So I have this friend, and we're gonna keep her mostly nondescript. She was in this generally public space, pretty much minding her own business, when all of a sudden she kind of stumbled upon like a lively little conversation that a few women were having. So basically these women were dragging this other woman's name through all manners of like two-timing, traitorous betrayal streets. And now my friend has questions. Hey guys. Okay, so the long and the short of the story is that this woman was cheated on. And because we're keeping it nondescript, or mostly nondescript, let's call her Carrie. All right, so Carrie is talking to Samantha and Charlotte and Miranda, right? Cool. So Carrie is telling her friends that Mr. Big cheated on her. And Mr. Big cheated on her with, what's her name? Alicia. Mr. Big cheated on Carrie with Alicia. At this point, we're assuming that the affair is pretty much over. Being that she's actually having this conversation with her friends. But since then, Alicia has tried to reach out through, I guess, like some kind of moral closure. Alicia has tried to reach out to Carrie with this kind of like coming to you as a woman kind of conversation. And Carrie and company is clearly just like not having it, right? Like they're not here for it. And so they are running through like a thesaurus of synonyms for homewrecker when they're describing Alicia in this heated, very emotional conversation. Understandably emotional, understandably. So my friend and I, we get it. Like that kind of conversation to a degree is kind of therapeutic as far as like, you know, kind of like easing the pain of like my, I don't know, husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever, just cheated on me, just broke a commitment, just broke a promise, right? An emotional promise. So we get that. But what my friend noticed, what she noticed was lacking in the conversation was the sense that Mr. Big had anything to do with the affair. It was almost like if Alicia hadn't existed, or if Alicia hadn't come into their lives, then Mr. Big just never would have cheated ever. And that was the kind of feeling that she was getting, or the vibe she was getting from the conversation. So again, at this point, it sounds like the affair is over, and has been over for like a little bit of time. Not really sure. Again, she's listening to someone else's conversation at this point. And it sounds like also that Carrie and Mr. Big are still together in some kind of capacity. So Carrie and Big are still together. Alicia has fallen by the wayside. But for whatever reason is trying to reach back out to Carrie. Carrie's not having it. Carrie and company dragging Alicia's name through the streets. All right, that's the recap. So the question that my friend has is this: if Carrie and Big are in fact still together, right? And for anyone who, for whatever reason, randomly just dropped into my video at this point and not the beginning, Carrie and Big are just names that I'm putting on these people that I don't know them. So Carrie and Big are still together. We're assuming they're still together. If that is the case, do Big and Alicia, do Mr. Big and the woman he had an affair with, Alicia, get equal blame in the affair? Now, with them still being together, it's the assumption that Carrie is, I guess, trying to or has forgiven Mr. Big in this. So if they are still together, the part 2 of that question, or the second question, the follow-up question to that is, do Mr. Big and Alicia, should they or do they get equal forgiveness in the affair? And I, of course, have my own opinion on this that I will share probably in the comments a little later. But I'm really interested to know, like my friend and I are interested to know what you guys think. Like, should they get equal blame? Should they get equal forgiveness? If these things are given. If you're not blaming both, then okay, whatever. But should they get equal treatment in this situation? Because again, it sounded, from the story, it sounded like it was all Alicia, right? So, and again, my friend is listening to a conversation that could have started a long time ago. Mr. Big could have got dragged in the first part of this conversation. We don't really know. But the snippet that she heard, just given those parameters, what do you guys think? So I should probably put a disclaimer in here that I just realized. No, I am not Carrie. No, I am not Alicia. No, I am not one of the friends of Carrie or Alicia. I don't know these people at all. This is literally a conversation that was heard in passing, sort of passing. For those that are just like, oh, well, your friend just should have minded her own business. Well, yeah, I mean, everyone should mind their own business. Yeah, but you know, you hear things, like you're in a public space and people are talking really loud and you just kind of like tune into a conversation whether you realize you did it or not. So being that is the case, she tuned in and here we are, and I'm asking you this question. So in the comments below, go ahead and leave your opinion. I know this is going to like touch some nerves for some people, and do I apologize? I mean, I guess I kind of apologize. I wasn't trying to touch a nerve necessarily, but I realized that this kind of topic of discussion usually does. So yeah, I'm asking for a friend. So I was gonna show you something else for this video. It was going to be what I did last weekend, which was, I almost don't want to associate it with this video. I was going to show you something different for this video. It was going to be this cool thing that I did last weekend. I always say cool, like everything I do is cool. I mean, I think it's cool. Anyway, overusage of the word cool. So what I'm going to do is just make 2 videos, and I'm going to post this one first because it's just really on my mind and I'm really curious about it and you guys' response. And then sometime later this week, there's just gonna be a bonus video of kind of what I did over the weekend. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you. For those of you who comment, I appreciate it. I love talking to you, whether that is on the YouTube channel, my IG, or Facebook, or any of those others. Mostly, I guess it's friends and family from Facebook, but I still appreciate you guys. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the likes. And I will catch you guys later.